Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be playing Creativerse. I have figured out how to do my speed builds that I used to do a while ago now. It has been a little while since I have made a Creativerse video, but I'm super excited to show you guys what I have been working on with blueprint wise. What blueprints? Not what I've been working on. Well, I guess I have been filling in the blueprint and doing all of that. But I wanted to pick something that was pretty good sized as far as a blueprint to review it. So I chose a SupaDave's blueprint that is the castle on the water. So we're going to be building that today. It is, let me real quick here, it is 24,135 blocks. So it is a full claim. It does fit into a full claim. So, and I'm also building the raised courtyard that he built underneath of it, I guess. So, I guess the best way to explain this is to just hop into the build and show you guys, and I'll just talk about it as we go. So here we go. We're just going to jump right into the build. It took me a little while to do. I think it took about 10 hours to gather all of what I needed and then to actually start building it. So yeah. We're going to go ahead and jump right into it right now. So this right here what I'm doing here, of course, if you haven't noticed, the video is sped up because this is a pretty good sized build. I am building this in my world that I recently created that is pretty much going to be all blueprints from other players that I will be doing a YouTube series on. But right now I just chose this area over the ocean. He does recommend that you build it onto water. It's called the castle in the water. But right now I'm just putting up the lower half of it. Like, okay, so let me explain what I messed up. When I first started doing this, I thought he had two pieces, which he does have two pieces. One is the actual castle and the other is like the courtyard. I thought that we would have build the courtyard area and then you put the castle on top of it. But it that isn't what he meant, I don't think. Correct me if I am wrong, Dave, but what I figured out after I built the courtyard, which the courtyard itself is a full claim, it fits into a full claim, is really nice. It's basically the foundation, the same foundation of the castle, and then it's just all grass on top. As you can see here, that's what I'm filling in, is all grass. This by itself was 5,000, just under 6,000 blocks. I had a lot of fun building both pieces, by the way, and I'm glad this kind of happened this way because then I got an idea of how I was going to fix it. So here I'm just finishing up with this, the courtyard area. So, and then I go right on into the actual castle. Now, my idea was to fix this, instead of tearing this down and putting the castle in its place, that I would just kind of incorporate it into the castle. So what I did was after I finished building this courtyard, I matched up where I wanted the castle to go, which ended up being kind of diagonal from this. So here you see the build, that is the courtyard that I just finished. So right here is where they're going to actually meet. The castle, the corner of the castle and the corner of the courtyard, this is where they will merge together. So my idea is that once I started placing and building the blocks to the castle down, which we'll see the base, the foundation is the exact same as the courtyard area. So my idea is that I think what I'm going to do is surround the castle, the whole entire castle, with his courtyard. So I'll be doing 3 more courtyards around it, at least 3 more, maybe 4. And then I will have to go back through and take down the tops that break divide them basically, which I will show at the end of this video. We'll take a quick look at some of the places. Like I said, this castle build is pretty big size. So I at the end of the video, I like to go through and actually show you in a non-sped up way of what the castle looks like. Right now, I am building underneath. I'm just filling in all the bottom pieces. What I did is I went around the outer edge and I put up all the walls. And then I came into the center and started putting up the inside walls. Now, more than half, I think it's more than half. So not quite half of these blocks are medieval. So it's like almost 12,000 of the blocks that you need is medieval. The medieval brick wall, which is kind of nice. It's a lot to make of the medieval wall, but I don't think that the medieval brick wall is that difficult to make. I mean, it's fairly kind of cheap. It's just like rods and stone and wax, I think, or something. But anywho, right now I'm putting up the very outer edge, which is like the courtyard. It is that boulder wall and stone block wall and some stone roof, and trimmed in the medieval brick wall. I really like this design. I think it came out great. Here we are on the second level, I believe. Nope, this is the bottom level we are on, and I am just filling in all the different blocks, which is a lot of the banner wall, and there's some boulder. Wherever there was a fireplace, there was a boulder wall. And I really like his use of using the fireplaces and then putting a hidden ladder, which I will show you guys, a hidden ladder in behind it, which was really cool. He had a lot of cool things that he has done here. So right now I'm going down into it's like a dungeon, like a small dungeon. It's pretty dang cool. I really like it. It's one of my favorite parts of this build is underneath the castle. So right here is the walls, and then you have like a lever that you're going to have to push because the door is locked. So you'll have to pull the lever, and you come in here, and you got chains hanging down, you've got cells. It is just great. And you use the haunted brick wall, of course, and it just looks great. I really, really like it a lot. And then out here we have this is inside this is the outside of the castle. On top, he has these like little cutout alcoves, kind of, that he has some trees. He's used the holiday trees in. He's just used yellow flowers and some grass, and then the wildflower on top with a tundra flower as well. And here we're just going around with all of the medieval brick, and he did use the lattice. He chose the lattice window for windows. Yeah, one of my favorite parts, I believe, is coming up is the inside top level courtyard area is super, super nice. So here we're just finishing down. I tried to I didn't like switching blocks. When I do builds, I don't like to keep constantly changing out the blocks. So I tried to do all the ones that I had in my inventory, and then I didn't have to switch them down the hotbar. But this is right here is the center courtyard area right here, and it is really, really neat. So you have like a little stall area, which is what I'm doing right here. It's like a little kind of for animals. You've got the troughs there, and and then a little overhang of I believe it's the wood wall and the wood slab that he used on that, which I thought was pretty cool. Here I'm just doing the wood steps that go up to the upper levels. I believe it is like 3 stories, with the 4th story being you can't go any further, like the top of the corners of each. There's 4 pillars in the corner, like it's a small castle. So I think what I'm gonna do, this is more of like a highlights video, guys. I couldn't possibly show you everything of this build because it just takes a lot. So we're gonna go ahead and let this finish, and we're gonna go ahead and jump into the game, and I will give you guys an in-depth, closer look at it, not sped up, just slowed, just normal. Okay, so here is the courtyard, and I think the best way to tell you what I was talking about is just to show you guys. So this is just the courtyard that if you get his blueprint, it's just the courtyard right here. You could probably take these down as well. But I'm going to be doing at least 3 more of these. So I'll put one over here, one on the other side, and one out in front, and one over right here. And then wherever, like I would end up taking this down to connect everything and essentially have this like on one giant elevation, I guess. So I would actually, it's probably easier if I just show you here. So you would have courtyard here. Actually, I'm going to need more. Courtyard here, here, all the way around. And then I take down the stone just have them on the outer edge. So essentially it is going to be all of this full of it. And I will definitely have to do an update video to show you guys how that looks. But then in the center of it, you will have the actual castle, which is this right here. So I believe the front of this castle is this way. I had messed up when I put it down. I probably should have turned it because I actually have land over here. So I should probably put the front entranceway here or here, but oh well, that's how it goes. So I believe this is the front part of it, and it's kind of hard to see way up there, but you can kind of get a look at it. Right there is the front. So yeah, we'll come down to here. I also am going to be putting like a walkway path around it, maybe 3 or 4 blocks wide or something around it as well. So you come through the front doors. You can either go down that way or you can go down that way. Let's close these doors. We're going to go as fast as we can through this, guys, because this could take a little while, but we're going to go fast. So this is the teleporter room, as I was saying. Now with the liquids here, you definitely do not want to be putting these liquids in when you do the blueprint. You want to do the whole blueprint, take the cornerstone out, and then do the liquids, because just as I thought it would, when I put this in while the blueprint was still in, it went all over the place. So that's probably not, you don't want that. So it made a big mess, and I had lots of fun. It happened to be the corruption that I messed up with. So there's that. And then you have your storage chests right here. And then you have stairs going up. And then you have this little part right here. It's like a little pool, and then a ladder that goes up that way. Let me show you this real quick. You have the dungeon part here. So I unlock the door. Nope, the door is locked. There we go. Now it's open. You come in here, and this is just, I love this. This is, I have 2 favorite spots out of this whole build. This is one of them. I love dungeons though, but you've got these like little cells. I really like, you've got like a little table, some weapon racks. I thought it was cool. And then the little cells right here. And he's made them all a little bit different, but you've basically got bed, just real simple slabs and stuff in there and whatever. It's just really, really cool. I really like it. I thought he did a good job with this. And then you have more of it. I never thought about putting skulls in the placemats on the tombstones. I don't know why. But then you also have these stairs that lead out into this area. But we're going to go back down this way because we want to go up the ladder. Oh, another thing that he has done is doing a cutout with the spooky eyes like this. I thought that was a really good idea. I don't know why I never thought of that. But so we come up here. You can go up this ladder. Maybe. Me and my ladders. We'll go all the way. This is actually underneath a chimney, which you can pass through. And you pop out of the chimney and you can see the top. So you can see the 4 corners. And then the front here. I thought that was pretty cool. And then if you happen to not make the ladder, you fall in water and don't take damage. Then on the other side of the teleporter room, you have this. It's like all the chambers. So I believe there's 8 rooms. We're not going to go through them all. They're pretty much all the same. Bed, chair, table, flower pot, whatever. So I thought that was cool. Some have chests in them. But you have this little sitting area and fireplace. I really like these bookcases tucked in like that. I've done that before. I guess it's just been a while since I've seen them like that, but I really like it a lot. And then you just come all the way over here, and then you have stairs coming up this way. And this brings you to this area. So this is going to be one of the corners of the castle. You come, it just basically goes all the way up here. You have a little bed up here, and then out to the side here. So you're at the top. And they all pretty much are the same, so I'm not going to walk through them all. I'll just show you the different rooms in here real quick. So then out here is a connecting hallway that's open, and you come into this grand dining room right here, which I really like. And then you have stairs that come up this way into a bed chamber. So you have this bed. Now, I used to make beds like this. It's been a minute. So I'm going to have to go back to making beds like this. I really like this carpet like this. And the limestone for a pillow. I like that a lot. And then you do have this ladder that comes up to the center. This is in the center of the castle, if you can see that. You have this center courtyard, which this is my favorite part of the entire build, is the center courtyard. You've got these little stalls that are like perhaps selling some things on it. This is food and fireworks. You've got other things over here, lanterns and candles and other things. I just really like the use of the placemats and selling of all the stuff. I really thought that was cool. Anytime there's like that much clutter, I'm going to really like it. But then you have some little sitting areas, and then you have, where we came from up there, and you have a well right there. And then this comes in, you have a little bar area. It says rooms downstairs, rooms upstairs, and basically that's it. This is this little tavern bar type area. And I like how he's made these hallways like this. I thought that was cool. Very spacious. So that just goes up to the other corner. And I believe that is basically all of the rooms that you have. You have the 4 corners that have all of the, spiral staircases. Oh, you do have this. This is another, your storages, and then your forges is like the workshop room, which you could definitely totally add some more stuff to this. I really like it. I think it's cool though. Yeah. So that is basically it. And then this leads down to the teleporter room. So that's those stairs that go up this way. Thought that was cool. So it is ginormous. If you're looking for a castle type build and you like, it is a full claim. Like I said, it pretty much fits into the full claim. If you like those kinds of things, you should definitely check out this blueprint. I really had fun building it and everything. I thought it's great. Anything that I've built of SupaDave's has been awesome. He is an awesome and amazing, talented builder. And I can't wait to see what other blueprints he has that I can build. So I think that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by and hanging out. I do appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Now, how do I get out of here? That's the question everybody's wanting to know.